hopefully everyone in here's, or they should be really proud of how our student athletes conduct themselves, how they handle losses. It says a lot about the type of people that they are. Peters, I tell you what, he tore his ACL in December, and I don't know if anybody knows that tearing an ACL, that's a pretty big deal. It stabilizes your knee, it kind of keeps it in place, and the great thing about him is after it happened, we got the results back. I told him, I know what, Dylan, you can still win with this. And I gave him examples of guys that have, and he never doubted it once. We gave him about 50 days off the mat, and he came back, and he never doubted it. And I tell you one thing, he never told us how bad it was hurting either. I know it was hurting. Now I find out, it was really bothering him. It was really hurting him bad. But you know what? He made up his mind, and I think it shows when someone is willing to make their mind up and kind of burn the bridges, so to speak. That you can do incredible things. So that he was able to get in the top 6 in the country with the shape that his knee was in is pretty incredible. Because that's a really tough weight. It's a very deep weight class. Well, he pinned 2 guys, so we were saying, he lost to the defending champ, and then, I'm thinking in my head, it sure be nice for him to get one of those Chipola specials. And you know what? He got 2 of them, so we were pretty happy about that. But what impressed me most, and I listened to him talk after he became an All-American. He talked about the team. He talked about the guys around him and the people surrounding him and how much they gave him strength, his family, and the people that cared about him, and he wouldn't have been able to do without them. I'm really, really proud of all our guys. And then I'll go from the other end of that. You got a guy that, like Blaize, who, I think everyone's pretty aware that he didn't get to wrestle. He's not terminally ill. He had the mumps, and he was vaccinated also. And so it's a very, very big long shot that you get that. And that was a really hard phone call. I'm telling you, that was a really hard phone call. We didn't get the results till Tuesday, and then, the doctor he wasn't okay, even if he was symptom-free. So even if he would have been symptom-free, they weren't going to let him compete. Just when you have 330 kids wrestling, you're not going to put a guy in that mix that can give it to everybody. I thought Alber competed very hard. Wrestled really well the first match. He wrestled the guy in the finals the second match, and then got beat in the backside by a guy who's been a 2-time All-American. So it wasn't like he lost to guys that weren't really good. I'm excited for him in his future being a freshman, but seeing the type of competitor he is, and then knowing kind of the few areas that he needs to really improve on. We already got a plan together, and we're going to have him so. On Saturday, he's not watching next year. That's kind of one thing that tell those guys, this is the last Saturday you're going to be sitting watching the stands. You're going to be out there on the mat. And I know that guys are already thinking about St. Louis for next year. Steiert won 3 matches as a true freshman. So that's a good thing for us. I thought the first 2 matches he wrestled as well as he had all year. And he was really having fun too. I mean, he was enjoying it. He was enjoying the atmosphere, and then he got beat by two good guys. So I mean, we got to get him off the bottom. That's going to be the big thing for him moving forward. Cooper Moore, we got to get him loving this sport and excited about the sport, because I tell you what, he's as capable as anybody, and I know that he's going to be extremely fired up for his senior season. We're going to get some of these guys. We're going to get them away for a while, and really get them so they're eager and excited to get back on the mat. No, man, I love coaching. I love our guys, man. Our guys, what they give to me and the program and the university is incredible. So for me to ever put my head down because we've had some adversity, no way. That won't happen. That won't ever happen. Yeah, it's tough, and you want to pull your hair out. I don't know if I got any gray hairs yet, but they're coming. I'd want to get my tickets early for next year, because I tell you what, they're going to be a fun team to watch. And I know that we'll have Virginia Tech, I think November 18th, so you can put that on your calendar. They got a really good team. They won a trophy this year. I think November 18th, it's a Friday night, so you might want to circle that one, because they're going to be a real good team. And I tell you what, I'm excited about the team that we're going to put out there too. I know Oklahoma's going to be coming in. We'll have our 4 MAC duels, and hopefully we'll get one other duel in place. Working on that too.